Has anybody else noticed that their food is getting smaller? Like, look at this, right? Looks like a normal fruit cup. This is a gel kind. Turn it over. I'm sorry, gel. And this thing is these were probably like $3 for 4 of them. And there's no fruit at the bottom. And when I eat it, I'm gonna show you like the little part that's left, and it just looks ridiculous because this gets done so quickly that there's literally only gel left and there's no more oranges. And this is not the only thing. I'm gonna insert another clip of like a granola bar I had. Like, I swear it used to be dipped in chocolate on the bottom, and now it's just kind of like painted on there, and like it's smaller, more flimsy, to where when I first opened it, it almost bends. Like, I think our food is getting smaller. I think this is shrinkflation. And it's crazy because the price of groceries is constantly going up. It's like, you're shrinking our food and the price is going up?
I'm going to be checking out some videos on shrinkflation, because shrinkflation has really become so problematic because a lot of corporations are actually reducing the quantity and the quality of some items. Each time we go to the store, it seems like the sizes are actually becoming smaller and the prices are not really staying the same. The prices are still going up, but the items are becoming smaller in size. And sometimes, like, you have these companies actually playing in your face. A lot of people have shared videos where you have bags of chips that are really big. Like, they went ahead to make the bags really big, but then the chips will be so little, and there could just be maybe 5, 4, 6 pieces inside, and it's so little, but the prices are not the same as the prices before, when those bags were bigger, when the quantity inside were actually more. This particular thing apparently bothers a lot of people, so we're going to be checking out these videos. But before we get right into this video, I want to give a very big shout out to Leroy for sending me a $5 super thanks. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate you. Please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm, and I appreciate that so much. Let's get right into this video.
Showing you more of the bullshit of just corporate America these days. Look at this. Look at this. This is all empty bag space. Empty. The line where you tear to open the bags here. Look at this. This is more than 5 fingers. There is no more in there. That's crazy. Look at this one. All of them like that. Look at this. The bag is half empty. Why do you need all that space for? It's just deceiving the consumer. You look like you're getting so much, and you open it and you're like, what the hell is this? Okay, last one, I promise. Look at this big old bag of tortilla chips. You ordering it, right? And you're like, can't wait. I got my queso at home. I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna eat this one, watch the Cowboys. Man, you open this bag, you find out then you realize that the chips cut off right at this line. There is no more chip. That's it. Look at it. This is all
Gen Z and Gen Alpha, if you're ever wondering what a normal size product looks like, just find the family size or party size of whatever you're about to buy and then compare it to the normal. And you'll see a pretty drastic difference just like that. So this is what it used to be. Family size cheese. See how it's 2 pounds? That's because we used to buy them by the brick and then we would shred our own, and they started finding out that we liked it pre-shredded. So they started making it like this. But then they wanted to give us less. So they started giving us this kind of size, 8 ounces, compared to the 2 pounds that we used to get standard. Party size potato chips, this is the size they used to come in standard. Literally, this is just a bag of chips. This is the size they used to come in always. 8 ounces, 12 ounces, 12 and a half even. Look at that. Bag of Doritos. Literally, this is just a normal size back in the day. Now they're so tiny, look at that. See, family size. This is the size Oreos used to come in, standard. There it is. Look at, do you see how tiny that is? 13.29 ounces. Look at Double Stuff is even smaller, like so much smaller. See the difference? This is what they're claiming is normal. This is how it used to look. This is the family size. Now they have party size to act as though there's ever been a difference, but this is what it used to be. See how they have this original size Cheez-It? Look at how it compares to this pantry size. And here's family size. This is probably closer to the original size right here. This 12.4 ounces would have been the original size. You see this family pack of chicken nuggets that actually has more than 1 meal's worth in it? That was standard. Didn't used to cost $15 either. Now this is apparently normal size. Literally 1 to 2 meals with small children.
Talk about shrinkflation, guys. Look at the new tube top on my Prep H. What the heck is that? What is that gonna do for me? Nothing. Give me back the long boy. Bring back the long boy Prep H. That's fine. I'm not even gonna use that. I'm going to be replacing that on top of there. Blood owl. Come on, Prep H. Bring back the long boy.
This person wrote that from April to May, they thought that their Premium Plus saltines had gotten smaller. And so they compared them. This person went in 1 week and got large fries, and then went in the next week and got large fries. So for those of you still getting this one when you order large, this is what you have to look forward to. Simply Orange from 52 ounces down to 46 ounces, and it was not that long ago that these were a proper half gallon at 64 ounces. Now we're at 46. This one on the left was purchased May 8th in Bridgewater, Nova Scotia. This one was purchased May 23rd, same place, same price, but 100 grams less chicken. Pringles 2012, Pringles 2025. Look at the actual chip, look at that. This pizza now weighs 20 grams less, but look how they changed the packaging to make it seem like this is a very large pizza compared to the size of this pizza. But if you look at the actual packaging, you're missing out 20 grams of pizza. These chips used to be 7.5 ounces, went down to 5 ounces, same price.
Why is this normalized? What is this? This is the size that the bites used to be. The bite size areas. Are we seeing this? Like, are you guys seeing this? Why is this normalized? Is it supposed to be the length of my finger? Let me know.
Okay, if you or anyone you know works at Chipotle, send this to them because I have a question. So I went into Chipotle, I was putting together a bowl and, going down the line, white rice, black beans, chicken. We get to the salsas and I'm like, hey, can I have the corn and pico and can I do double of both? And he looks at me and goes, no. And I'm like, can I get double of both? And he says, no, we actually have protocols on how much we're allowed to give out. I'm like, really? And I said, well, in the app, I can do extra, like extra corn, extra pico. He said, yeah, we're really trying to standardize things between in-person and the app. So we've had this rule, we've just never enforced it. I've never heard of this anywhere. So the people of Chipotle, please tell me if this is true. Is there actually a rule or do I need to go and call Chipotle headquarters? Because I will.
I met a lovely young man yesterday when I was turning on the lights in Ballina. His name is Caden. Caden, our legend. And he gave me this present. I'll show you what it is now. But he was very adamant that I make a video about this. He gave me these specifically so I would complain about how small they were. So, Caden, here's your video. So this is a box of chocolates from Lint. Sorry, where are the fucking chocolates? I've bought Lint chocolates before as well, so I know this is probably €18. Poor Caden will still be paying this off when he's in college. It says on the back here, created by Lint Master Chocolatiers. Master fucking criminals. Apparently, the chocolatiers have a passion and love for chocolate since 1845. They've a bit too much of a fucking passion and love for chocolates because they've eaten all mine. I've counted them. 3 chocolates. I'll be starved to death in the morning. Caden, you won't recognise me the next time you see me because of all the weight loss. Caden, thank you. You're a legend. Don't be using any of my language and stay delicious.
Alright, I need someone to explain this ketchup dilemma I found at the grocery store. Here, let me show you. This 14-ounce bottle of ketchup, $3.89. This 20-ounce bottle for $3.69. It's literally cheaper to get more ounces, and they're the exact same. Someone explain that.
I would love to explain what's happening there. So basically, when a company wants to shrink something down, sometimes they will leave the product side by side on the shelf at the grocery store or near each other so that you see the small one and the large one and say, I'm definitely going to get the bigger one. It's a much better deal. But subconsciously or consciously, you clock the price of the small one so that that seems like a normal price rather than the large one, which has always been that size and has always been that price. That seems now, instead of normal, it seems like the better deal, the better value. And then that normalizes the small size price as the normal one rather than the good deal or the better option. So later when you go back and the larger one is not there, instead of getting angry and thinking, oh, these companies keep shrinking everything, then you think, I'm so glad I got that larger one of the better value while I still could.
As a reformed and rehabilitated kleptomaniac, I'm about to start stealing again because things are getting worser and worser. I just left the grocery store and I saw the most egregious thing. This was really my last straw. It's one thing for prices to go up, but it's another thing for y'all to be shrinking the packages, okay? And I first noticed it with my toilet tissue. I was sitting on the toilet one day looking at the squares and I'm like, this square is smaller. But you know what? I ate that. But where I draw the line is my Simply orange juice. Because Simply used to be 50-something fluid ounces. Now it's only 40-something. The bottle looks like a personal Simply orange juice. And Simply is like $5. That is where I draw the line. Because I like to have me a glass of Simply orange pineapple juice in the morning. And now I can't. Unless I steal it. Because I'm not. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up.
Something I don't hear enough people talk about with shrinkflation is the fact that all these recipes are being affected. Like, you know how a recipe says like, oh, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk or 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. I'm using a recipe now that specifies to use 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. That's 10.75 ounces. Well, now the standard can is only 10.5 ounces. I mean, surely I doubt my recipe's gonna be affected that much, but I mean, it's gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep shrinking, and then all these older recipes are just gonna become useless, or wrong, because all the ingredients are wrong. Maybe it's not a big deal at all, and I'm kind of overreacting, but like, someone please be annoyed with me, please. Please.
The really crazy ones who are actually playing in people's face are not the ones that reduce the size of the whatever product it is. Those are the ones, I'm talking about the ones who literally will have the size be big. And it might even look bigger than it was before. They might make it so big, but they will just put like very few stuff in there. As little as they are, I'll be thinking, is this a sample? I just don't get it. Like, me, I still find that these things are very expensive, but they're doing it. I don't know if they're doing it thinking that people are not noticing because we are noticing it, or eventually they just kind of like slowly do it for you to get used to it, and they will keep going smaller and smaller. Who knows? Because at this point, I just think it's too much. People are buying things, but they're not getting any much value for their money. As you have some of them who will tell you that they are doing it just so they can be environmentally friendly and they are doing it for you, it's for your benefit. A lot of people do not want you to reduce the quantity of what they're receiving, okay? They want to get what they were used to buying from you, but now you reduced it and you're talking about you're trying to be environmentally friendly for people, you're reducing the package. Well, maybe you can reduce the price then. Be doing it for our benefit, then we would love to buy things. You make the price decent enough for people to afford. The more they're doing this kind of things, right, a lot of times they would make people actually get back to doing homemade stuff. People will start seeing it as a luxury to go outside and be buying a bag of chips. They will see it as a luxury to go and buy anything at all. If you can't make it at home, then why not? Like, that's the point you're getting people to, because they'll start saying that maybe it's more affordable to just do it because you have plenty, you have as much as you feel like having, rather than spending so much just to get so little. You'll be buying some granola bar wrappers and you get 1 crumbs inside and you're supposed to be happy and satisfied that you got that. Companies, you guys need to really stop this and put the product back, because enough is enough. Or at least, to me, I feel like the main concern is this: if you're going to be shrinking the products, I think it's actually time for you to shrink the prices. We don't just want the shrinkflation to just be on the products. We need you to shrink the prices too, because our pockets are shrinking. Like, the more you keep doing that, you make it all shrink. So can you shrink the prices so we'll be able to afford it if we're trying to be really friendly? You've made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I really appreciate you. Please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. And subscribe to the channel. If you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time, hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to see what you think about this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.